Hi there! In this video, I'll guide you through setting up your Nutrition Hub. The Nutrition Hub makes meal planning and grocery shopping a breeze, with tools for creating a digital recipe book, setting up meal rotations, and streamlining your grocery list. It's designed to take the stress out of meal prep and make cooking more enjoyable. Let's start with the recipe book. This resource is a central spot for all your favorite recipes, so you're not scrambling to find them when it's time to cook. It's ad-free, organized, and has a rating system to help you build a curated collection of go-to meals. To add a new recipe, tap the Add a Recipe button, name it, and enter ingredients, prep steps, notes, and any corresponding side dishes. In the Properties section, change the category if needed, and add a subcategory if you're entering a dinner or snack recipe. This will make them easier to find later. You can customize the dinner and snack subcategories to fit your family's needs. Tap the property to add your own subcategory, or tap the three dots to delete any that don't apply. Once your categories are set up, add a star rating and a link if you have one. This structure keeps recipes organized and makes meal planning and shopping smoother. We've included some sample recipes to get you started. Take a look and try a few. For easy printing, open a recipe, click the three dots, select Export, and save as a PDF. This is especially handy for baking with kids or sharing recipes in the kitchen. To stay organized, use the New Recipes to Try database for recipes you're interested in testing out before adding them to your recipe book. Add the name, category, and a link, or enter the details in the body of the recipe. After trying a new recipe, if it's a keeper, drag it into your main recipe book and format it to match. This way, you can experiment while keeping your trusted recipes clutter-free. Next, let's dive into the meal rotation and menu system. Quick tip, it's easiest to set this up after you have a good selection of recipes in your recipe book. Let's start with the meal rotation. This simple system simplifies meal planning by keeping a variety of meals ready to go, so you're never stuck wondering what's for dinner. The meal rotation categorizes recipes by meal type: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and rotates them, keeping your weekly menu fresh and easy to plan. To start, decide which meal type you want to plan first, then open its meal card to view the rotation. Here you'll see all the recipes from your recipe book that are tagged with the selected category. When planning what to eat, tap and drag used recipes to the bottom of the rotation list, and simply pick meals from the top. This way, you get variety without the hassle of constantly choosing new meals, and it saves time, money, and effort. If there are meals you want to include only in the rotation, not in your recipe book, like cereal or frozen waffles, add them to the rotation list by tapping the blue New button. Fill out the details and select the Hide in Recipe Book checkmark. You don't need to rotate every single meal type, just the ones that usually cause stress. For many, it's dinners that benefit most from a rotation, while breakfast and lunch might work better as a simple list to pick from based on what's on hand. One idea is to use the snack rotation as a quick way to assemble balanced snacks by choosing one item from each: protein, carbs, and fruits and veggies. Think of it as a mix and match tool to make snacking easy and nutritious. Remember, the goal of the meal rotation is to make planning simpler, not rigid. Use it in a way that best reduces your mental load, keeping meals easy and stress-free. Now, let's check out the meal menu resource. First, choose a meal planning day each week, ideally right before grocery shopping. On your meal planning day, use the meal rotations to choose meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, or just the ones that make your week easier. After rotating the list to bring fresh options to the top, simply select the recipes at the top as your meals for the week. Add each meal to the meal menu table, along with any side dishes or prep notes. For dinner, try to pick one recipe from each subcategory to create an easy, balanced menu. For quick access, link directly to the recipes by typing the @ sign followed by the recipe name. Once your menu is set, use the Grocery Favorites toggle to start building your grocery list based on the week's recipes. More on that in the next section. Simply add the ingredients for your planned meals to the Other and Recipe Ingredients category. At the end of the week, hit Reset Meal Menu to clear entries and prep for the next week. This simple system cuts down on daily decision-making, making mealtime stress-free and efficient. Lastly, let's set up the grocery favorites. This tool makes grocery list prep easy by keeping track of your favorite and most frequently bought items. To build your list, start with a grocery category and create a checklist of items you buy regularly. When it's time to create a shopping list, go through your grocery favorites and check off items that need restocking. If you haven't done so already, add any extra ingredients from your planned recipes on the meal menu, linked at the top, to their corresponding category. If that's too much back and forth, you could also list the ingredients on paper or directly into your online grocery order. Now you have your grocery list ready to go. While shopping, simply uncheck items as you add them to your cart. For online orders, uncheck items as you add them to your order. Manually clear the other section when done. The grocery favorites list ensures you never miss essential items, making grocery shopping faster and more efficient. With your nutrition hub fully set up, you'll have a streamlined, organized approach to meal planning, cooking, and shopping, saving you time and energy so you can focus more on what you love.